Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Pension. Welcome back to Cities Skylines and the No Car Challenge, where last time out, Cupboardtopia took a bit of a downturn. It kind of imploded a bit, and everything went very, very much wrong. There were crime sprees. There were dead people sprees. No, not dead people sprees. That's the wrong thing. There were lots of dead people waiting to be collected. The dead people weren't going on a spree. There wasn't like a zombie apocalypse or something. And then we hit a fairly big problem to do with the commercial areas and the industrial areas. The commercial areas said they didn't have enough goods to sell. The industrial areas said they had an overflow of goods to sell. Nothing seemed to make any sense. So I was a little bit bereft at the end of the last part. We put this port in. We put a little port in, so there's a cargo harbour there, and there was a regular harbour just there, plus some sort of ferry stuff as well, which didn't really make much of a difference, I don't think. But since I've reloaded the game, I've run this forward for, I don't know, I've been playing it for a couple of minutes, just looking at what I can do. The problem over here has pretty much gone away. So the problem of the industrial units having too many goods sort of piling up, whatever it said, has gone away. It's now limited to one little place just here. Fine fashions, not enough buyers for products. So it's all gone. It's all seemingly sorted itself out. And people are moving in. Look, that's a new place. Best parts. Our money that was on minus a lot is now creeping back up very, very slowly, as is the population. So I don't really know what's going on. Also, there are less. There are still quite a few, unfortunately, but there are less. Like there, one just resolved itself just there. There are less commercial buildings with this thing here saying not enough goods to sell. So yeah, there are still some, and that's, you know, that's fair enough. That's kind of the case, but there's certainly a lot less. So I don't know if the game just got itself stuck in a bit of a pickle last time. I don't know if something had got stuck, something was stuck in a loop, there was some major problem somewhere. I mean, we are using a mod, we're using the traffic manager mod, maybe that was causing some problems or something, and upon reloading it now, it's kind of worked out those problems. The mod and I know the game have had a little chat and worked out their differences. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But things seem to be going better. Look, like we're only losing 1,000. We're only losing 1,000 of your monies now, rather than losing whatever it was, a colossal amount of money before. So yeah, I don't know what's changed. I can't imagine this thing has revolutionised the city. I can't imagine it has. I mean, look, there are lots of lorries coming in, dropping off lots of things into the cargo harbour, which is good. I'm happy with that. That's a very good thing to happen. Yeah, that's a nice positive thing. Oh, cars coming down here. Do I need to tell them to turn around and go back that way? I might have to, hang on, pause time a second. Let's get that in. Let's change this round a bit. Let's make sure they can actually get back out again. Because it looks like lots of cars are coming in here, turning around and then driving back round. We might as well give them a little sort of road to go round. So let's do this. Let's just drag that up to there. And then put that to, say, there. Have that to there. In fact, I'll have that to there maybe, and then get a curved road to maybe go like that into, oh no, the slope is too steep. Okay, right, hang on, have less of a curve. Have less of a curve. The slope is still too steep, just there. Okay, do we need to come in somewhat? Do we need to do that? Oh, that's just a bit grim, isn't it? Hang on, hang on. Can we build that up from there? No, the slope is just too steep. Round there, the slope is too steep for us to connect to this junction. That's a little bit tedious. Okay, okay. I'm terrified of using these. I don't like it. Level terrain. Right, hang on, hang on. Shift terrain. Okay. Elevate and lower terrain. Elevate by clicking with primary mouse button. Lower by clicking with secondary mouse button. Let's see if I can destroy everything. Okay, lowering the ground. Lowering the ground just the tiniest bit. Wee and yep, just lowering it ever so gently. Ever so gently. There we go. The happy little lowering of the ground. I keep doing that. There we go. Is that now low enough? Can we build a road from there now? This is the question. Is that the bike lane one? That's the grass one. I've built the wrong road, you silly man. Yeah, hang on a minute. Let's upgrade the roads. I want one of the cycle lanes. Not that anyone is ever going to cycle down here. In fact, you know what? That's a good point. This is all sort of industry stuff. Let's put that round there. Right, and now, can we get a road down to there? No, it's still too steep. Get off. Come on, it can't be that steep. Up here. Connect to Say up there, up there. No, it is. It's allegedly that is too steep. I mean, I have seen roads built on steeper hills than this. I'm not entirely sure what the problem is, but okay. Right, more landscaping then. Let's shift that terrain down. Let's try and bring all that down. Right, bring all that down. Make it flat. Come on, it's flat. It's nice and flat. Now, hang on, right. There. That is not much of a hill at all. That is not much of a hill. Can we bring that down a bit as well? Just bring that down all the way down there. Whee. It's making a bit of a cliffside, but okay. Right. Is this going to work? Can we build from there to there? No, that is allegedly too steep a slope to build on. I would question that, City Skylines. I would question whether that slope there is too difficult to build on. Oh, but that one's that slope is fine. This slope here is fine to build on, is it? The gigantic hill, but the gentle rolling slope is too difficult. But this big old hill is not. Okay, whatever. There we go. I've built a way for people to get round. Okay, let us go forth and do that and decarify all this kind of stuff. So we should just be able to go bosh, and it should apply that all the way round to there. Lovely, good. So there we go. We've got Oak Street. Oak Street, bit of a sort of bodge there, but it helps cars sort of get round. Rather than having to turn round at the end of here, cars can drive round here, come round this way and get out down there, which is lovely. Okay, so that's one thing sorted. What I'm going to do is, and this might be an ambitious plan, let's move time on. Let's speed time on a bit and just see what happens. How is the population looking? 51,000. Yeah, so it is slowly creeping back up. It's sort of creeping up a little bit. It's kind of getting to about 52,000 and stalling, but our money is going up colossally. I wonder if people are now moving back into like the industrial zone. Okay, yeah, that looks a little bit more fleshed out than it was. So there is more industry going on. There's certainly less traffic going on. There seems to be way less traffic. Okay, right, maybe not up here. Up here there is not less traffic. Ah, now, one thing I was going to do up here was adjust this. Because people have said, ah, yeah, you can change this ramp. So this ramp here, this off ramp for the motorway, is silly. It's one lane that joins 3 lanes. So it forces you from 3 lanes into 1 and then back into 3. I think what would be better is, right, I might regret doing this. I might regret doing this. Obliterate that, obliterate that, obliterate that. Okay, so at the minute, no one can get off and get into the city anymore. I might just leave it like that. There we go, right, brilliant, bye-bye. Sorted. But no, let's get ourselves a highway like that. Right, okay. 2-lane highway we don't want. 1-way highway with sound barriers. That's 2 lanes. I want 3 lanes, really, with sound barriers, just because why the heck not? Can we connect that down to here? That's the question that I would like to find out. What about if we connected it from there to there? Oh, hang on. Space already occupied. We'll do, hang on. Do a bendy road then. Do a bendy road like, okay, that's too bendy. So do a less, no, that's not bendy enough. Bent there. Like that. Spot on. Like that. You can get off the 3 lanes, join this, and come this way. Right. Now this might, I don't need to decarify this either. This is lovely. So the Dale Highway. Charles Highway leads onto the Dale Highway. This is going to cause some carnage for these cars. This is going to cause some nonsense. Let's watch the silliness unfold as we press unpause. Yep. Oh, there we go. Those guys are going to go back round. However, this should help a little bit with the traffic. Now, you don't need to queue up onto 1 lane. That's the whole point of giving you many lanes. Use the many lanes, Luke. Yeah, so they're coming in that way, but they're just kind of all still filtering into 1 lane, even though there are multiple lanes. I'm sure that's helping in some way, shape, or form. Do you know what? I don't know if that is helping or not. I'm not entirely sure that's helping. Okay, never mind. Right, let's ignore that and go and do something else. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm going to put in another one of these up the top end there. So another one of these cargo harbours and maybe even another regular harbour. I'm going to put them up here because this land here is not really used. It's a bit of a waste, to be honest, because this is probably very good land. It's very good, it's very flat, it's very easy to build on. I imagine this will make quite a nice area. But what we're going to do is I'm going to put a cargo freight thing here, and then just a regular kind of touristy kind of boat harbour thing. We're going to connect them up, and we're going to have a big road so that one of them can go into here. The passenger one can go into the city, maybe. You can just connect to this. The first sights they can see as they come into the city can be an incineration plant and a cemetery. Welcome to Cupboardtopia, everybody. So maybe we'll connect it up to there, and they can walk into the city or something. I don't know. We'll sort that out. And then the cargo one, I'm going to have a road going directly to here. It's just going to go over there. It's not going to stop. It's not going to have any bits that go off to anywhere else. It's going to be a direct road to the cargo thing and back again. So it's going to be essentially a, what's the word I'm thinking of? A direct, a straight, well, not straight, a direct, what's it called? A bypass. That's it. A bypass. It's going to bypass all these other roads, and it's just going to go down here. It's just going to go straight down here to give these businesses here a chance to send stuff straight out into trade land, if you like. Now, can boats come up there? It looks like trade boats could go up there, like the freight ship things. I imagine they can. So let's try it, shall we? Let's try it for a bit of fun, because why not? Another thing I was looking at just before I started recording, because I did have a little look online to try and resolve my issues, because I was completely mystified last time out. I was baffled as to what was going on. Conflicting messages. Oh, there's loads of boats. There are lots and lots of boats. Okay, maybe that thing up here is a good idea. Maybe I've had a good idea. Good Lord. So yeah, I was mystified last time. I just didn't know what to do. I was completely confused. I just didn't know what the answer was. These were saying we've got too many goods. These were saying we've not got enough goods. And the thing was saying, yeah, create more industrial, create more commercials. But I've got both of those, and they're both complaining about each other. So yeah, it didn't really seem to make any sense. So I had a little look online. One of the things was create one of these. Create a cargo terminal, which we've done, which is helpful. Another one said, yeah, create a rail terminal. That's absolutely fine. However, I looked at this. I don't think we have any external rail connections. I think it's there. I think that's the nearest rail connection we can get. I can't see any other railway connections round here. Certainly not down this end. There's nothing down here. This is all sort of boaty. Lots of boats going on. Nothing over there. I think that's the nearest railway connection we can have. And I can't even see if that is a railway connection. I think it is, because this railway thing here seems to snap to it. But I don't know. I don't know. So we can't build one of those. So a cargo train thing. I did think, I'll put one just here and connect it up, and it shall be glorious, and there shall be choo-choo trains. But no. Alas not. We can't do that. So it's going to have to be boats. Very boaty. And also I did think, in fact, would it be quicker if we put it here? Could we build the boaty thing down here? And the thing is, it's a lot harder to connect that up. It's a lot harder to get the goods from there to there. And I like the fact they come into the bay. The bay, oh, by the way, the bay, which is now pretty clean, I'll have you know. Let's have a look at the pollution. Oh, yes. Poo Bay has been cleaned. Poo Bay is no longer full of poo. In fact, with that done, how about we get rid of some of these? I don't need these now. So how can I get rid of them? I don't want to relocate it. I don't want to open the budget panel. I want it to go away, because that's costing us quite a bit of money per week. So yeah, how about we get rid of 1, 2. Oh, this is lovely. 3, 4. Should we get rid of 6? Get rid of 6 of those. Come out of the demolish tool. And then, yeah, we'll keep some of these around. Or do we need to keep any around? Is there any pollution that we even need to care about? It doesn't look like it. I'm tempted to just get rid of them all. And if we need them, just build them again. No, okay, yeah, you're gone. Goodbye. Yep, destroy that and goodbye. Thank you, garbage disposal floaty water bin things. You have done an excellent job, and Poo Bay is no longer full of poo. We've cleared the poop out of the water. At long last, it's taken us quite a long time, but it's all lovely and clear. Although, you know, maybe that's just a reflection or something. But look at the lovely water. Now we can all go swimming in it. Now we can all go in. Beautiful. Okay, that's a good thing at least. Right, let's move time on. Let's just see. That money should go up. That money should go up by some considerable margin, because we've just got rid of loads of those things. Okay, boats. Boaty boats. So here we go. A harbour. This is the tourist bit. So we don't want to put it too near these in case we need to create any more water pump things. So let's put that one, say, there. So that's not too bad. They can come in here, they can drop off tourists, they can then turn round and go away on their watery business. That's fine. So let's connect this up, because this will not have power or anything. This will not be sort of powered or watered or whatever. Are those powered? Hang on, how does that work? They are powered. Oh, of course, there's a little sort of pylon kind of thing going in. Okay, so we need to create that. Now, fortunately, that is not too much of a problem. We can just do that right there. Power is sorted. Also, let's just drag over a bit of the water there. Yeah, let's just connect it. Oh, do you know what? That'll be the freshest water of the lot. There we go. So straight out the pump and into there. So that's nice. Now, the only thing is, that is a bit of a steep hill going on right there, isn't it? Oh, I might have built those where I need to build the road. Okay, never mind. It does annoy me you can't upgrade this road here. You can't upgrade that road that's out the back of there. I would love to change that to like a slightly bigger road, but you can't do that, so never mind. So let's get cycle path stuff, and let's get that going over to... I don't want to knock any buildings down. I've only just got my population going back up. I don't want to knock stuff down again. So yeah, they might have to come over to here. They might have to come over to the cemetery and incineration plant area. But that's fine, I think. So we'll have a bit come in sort of down here, like that. And then that could curve, hopefully, quite nicely to say there. We'll have to sort the power out again, but that's fine. And then that bit could come round. Yeah, so like that. A bit of a curve. And then could link up to there. Let's have a straight line to just there. Okay, so there we go. So we can go round. That's terrible. Do you know what? It'll do. It's terrible, but it'll do. It's terribly sufficient. That's what it is. Right, can we put that down there? Yay, right. And there you go. You can see some pylons as well. So some power cables, a cemetery, and an incineration plant. Welcome to Cupboardtopia. It's nice here, I promise. Okay, that's that in. That should then start functioning all on its own. I don't need to do anything with that. That will just spring into life. It's lovely. There we go. So 1,600 a week. That's good. People come up here. Oh, hang on. I need to decarify these roads before people get the wrong idea. Hang on. Let's go and do that and that. That should take it all the way up to there. That should do the loop. And then this bit here should just do down to there. Yay. Oh, right. That bit needs rejigging, does it? Okay, fine. Do that between there, and this bit also needs doing. What, because I've built a little extra sort of road connection here, it's changed all of that? Is the rest of it all sort of present and correct? Yes, it is. Okay, fine. Well, rock on. Right, now that's done, so all cars banned. Okay, so we've got the passenger sort of thing in. That's nice. That's nice. I was just gonna say, literally just then, as an aside, I've got no demand for anything. But then, just then, a tiny line, a pixel line is appearing for industry or offices. And I can only imagine that this bit is picking back up. Yes, it is. Look, there's stuff happening. I'm getting 44 grand a week all of a sudden. And the population is creeping back up to what it used to be. That is very odd. I don't know what happened before then. I'm not entirely sure. Right, okay. And now, let's get in one of these. So a cargo hub, cargo harbour, and a cargo hub is a train one. Yeah, now we haven't got any train connections, as we saw. No point having one of those. I don't think I'm going to buy that one anyway. Don't think I'd actually buy that tile if I was going to get another tile. I'd buy the one down there, probably, or this one here or something. I'd buy a different tile. So I'm not going to buy the one with the train connection in, so we haven't got any train connections, which is a shame. But never mind, we'll have to put up with that. That's okay. Right, so let's get ourselves a regular cargo hub. Let's put that there. It's 90 grand. Oh, whatever. We've got 4.438 million. So let's drop that in. There, that'll do. Unceremoniously dumped just there. That will suffice. Now we need to connect it up by roads. So we want to get ourselves a big road. A big road. It's going to have flyovery type stuff and everything. It's going to be one of these. So how about a 6-lane road with decorative trees going from here. Oh, hang on. They haven't got any power. Yes, I know. Electricity. Fine. Right, yeah. Drag that from there to there. That should sort that out. And then a bit of water to come over just there. I mean, you're next to the sea. There's loads of water. The whole river just there. It's fine. So, yeah, we want that to come that way. So we want that to come all the way down, and then we want that to sort of link up as a loop. So they can go that way and then rejoin that road. Okay, so how is this going to work? How is this going to work? We want it to be slightly higher. So I want to connect from, say, here. There's probably people screaming now, going, no, don't. Oh, actually, I could put a tunnel. A tunnel is slightly more graceful than an ugly kind of flyover type thing. I'd rather go under the ground and avoid, you know, covering up the road into town district, the beautiful road into town district. I need to do something with the road into town district. Maybe I need to put more of the wonderful buildings in on this bit to make people go ooh and ah when they come by. But yeah, so how about a tunnel? A tunnel's probably better. Let's try and do a tunnel. So if we click there, oh, this was this weird thing, wasn't it, where I couldn't quite get the tunnel sort of working as I thought it might. So yeah, so if we just go, all right, create a tunnel just here, because then we can loop round to that from there, can go up and round. That can go up and round. So if we say, all right, create a tunnel that goes from here to here, where is the best place to actually connect to for here? I think we just connect it. We can't connect it into there because that's just madness. But can we connect it onto this bit? Space is already occupied. Yeah, can we connect it up to, say, this road? This road here. And they can join that road. There'll be a bit of a junction, but that's probably fine. And they can drive into that district. I think this road's too small. I think if we connect it up to these little roads, that's going to be a problem. So let's connect it to, let's build the tunnel just there. So now we've got a tunnel and no connections to it at either end. Brilliant. Right, come back up and up. Right, how do I connect the, where's the tunnel gone? I want the tunnel to come back. Please give me the tunnel again. Right, curved road from there, coming round to there. Tremendous. And then another one. Working with tunnels is very odd. Right, and then that to there, and a curved road that goes to, not there. Ah, no, because I've done it from the high up bit. Right, hang on. And then a bit there, and a curved road that snaps to there. Okay, so they can come through one end, driving through, drive, drop the things off. Can you have one-way ones of those? Can you have a one-way 6-lane road with decorative Yes. Yeah, oh no, that won't work. That will not work because they've got to go back on that road. Unless we have an exit point and an entry point, and it's just a big one-way road. I don't think we need 6 lanes of traffic going that way, though. I think it's probably fine. I think everyone can join on this end, wherever it is. Where's the end? There it is. So everyone joins here, and then, yeah, we'll just connect it to just there. That'll do. Distance too short. Oh, no, we just want it straight. Just a straight connection now, please. To say there. Will that suffice? Yay, there we go. So people can come in. They can drive in. Brum, brum, brum. Go under the tunnel. Lovely. Come out here. Drop off the stuff at the harbour. Go, there you go. I've dropped off some goods. That's lovely. Go this way. Go back round and go home again. Rejoin the tunnel and go all the way back here and come out here and then get on with their days. Now, if that proves to be incredibly busy, I can always go through and amend that. I can always make a one-way tunnel going all the way along. But right now, we'll just have to see if that works. Right, let's do this. This should be fine. If we go and do that, that should get all of the bits along there. That should get all of those car bits along there. This seems to have forgotten what it's doing, however, which is a little bit annoying. But okay, that's fine. Right, no cars. No cars all the way up there. Right, and then there's no cars in the tunnel. Still no cars in the tunnel. Tunnel. Ah, right, now here's the bendy bit. So this is the bit where the tunnel kind of diverges. So no cars there. Right, here is the bend. So we'll do that, like that. That should go down to here. Then we make this bit not carified. A single lane. It's just irritating, to be honest, but never mind. And then back to that. Bish, bash, bosh. And then that should come back round here. Okay, so all that is now decarified. Splendid. Let's see if it makes any difference. I've no idea. It should have electricity and power by now, I would have thought. So resolve that, please. Thank you. Right, it's operational. It is a fully operational cargo hub. And hopefully it will do stuff and it won't go to the dark side. But hopefully we should see cars or trucks or whatever, certainly, coming that way at some point in the future. That'd be really good. And also, if the only way that these places were able to kick out goods, there's certainly more buildings in there than there used to be. If the only way that they could trade goods say, so I don't know, Bruce Enterprises. The only way that Bruce Enterprises could sell more Bruces was going all the way around here, on the roundabout, up here and along here and back onto the road network. If that was the only way they could do it, that was probably quite slow and it was causing traffic problems and all that kind of stuff. Now, if they can just drive through the tunnel and go down here, or go to the other harbour, that has got to be a good thing, because that's going to reduce the traffic coming onto here all the time, isn't it? Is that not what that's going to do? Also, there's quite a lot of cars, but it's only backed up to just there. So that's probably not quite as bad as it ever has been. It's still not brilliant, but you know what? It's better than it was. And there is the first vehicle. The first vehicle to come down here to use the new exciting cargo hub. Looked to me like a donut wagon. And it's gone in, it's never going to come out. But there we go, look. You're sending sort of logs or whatever it was. Yeah, like timber stuff, because we've got a forestry industry going on. So that's very good. Okay, that's okay. And here's another one. Here's another one. So now they're going to be clogging up the roads less on this way because they can come down to here. So hopefully that will help. There is an awful lot going on in the sea. The sea is very busy. It's a very busy ocean we've got. But okay, that's fine. It's all looking good. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Just to see if that does do stuff properly. You can't actually see what it's doing here. Like that says passenger service. All of 2 people went to that harbour last year. Last week. Maybe last year. But this one doesn't say, you know, shipped 750,000 worth of goods or shipped 3 cubic meters worth of goods or whatever. There's no sort of hint as to how busy that one is. But okay, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll make sure there's at least some traffic going to it. And look over here. All of the little flashy messages that were on these buildings, that were on the commercial buildings, that were saying, oh, we've got no one to buy our goods or whatever. We've got not enough goods to sell, whichever way round it was. They've all gone. They've all gone. I imagine there might still be the occasional few flashing around, but they're probably, you know, genuine issues with that, rather than, I think it bugged out. I can't think of anything else that happened except maybe something had bugged, and yeah, it got itself into a bit of a pickle, and it just sort of went a bit mad. But now, everything is seemingly working again, which is lovely. What's that? What is that? Citizens are sick. Why? Citizens are falling ill because noise pollution is high. Upgrade roads to less noisy ones and remove buildings that produce noise pollution, or offer more healthcare. I can't really remove the buildings. Okay, what about roads that can offer you a bit of noise cancelling stuff? Yeah, this here. Decorations lower noise pollution. Let's see if we can do this. Right, upgrade this. I'm not too precious about the cycle lane roads. Let's do that. So let's drag... Oh, there you go. Look, people are happy about that. Let's go for that. All the way down there to there. And I probably need to decarify all that, because I imagine it's lost that, because I imagine it thinks it's a different section of road. Clickety click, 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 bosh. There we go. All the way down. No. Oh, got to that junction. Of course it did. All the way down, and yay. Right, okay. Let's see if that's made any difference. I don't imagine. Some trees, some very small trees on the road just there are going to help with the noise pollution from a gigantic thing just here. But do you know what? Never mind. We tried. We gave it a good go. Oh, and there's a blimp station next door as well. There's a blimp station as well. 56 people using the blimps. Quite happy with that. I like that. Oh, and there's police as well. There's a police issue. Oh, and it's gone away. So that kind of fixed that. So some trees just there have fixed the crippling noise pollution problem from this gigantic hub of industry just here. Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, it might be time to build a few more of the fancy pants buildings. Can we throw any more of these in? We've kind of got a modern art museum there. There's kind of a science centre thing just here. I like the idea of having these things in. Because over here, look, these buildings here are lacking in any kind of leisure at all. It's a little bit of a grim situation over there. So what can we drop any of these things in? Does anything fit into there? Hang on. Aren't there parks and things amidst this? Didn't I put like parks and stuff around the place? I don't know. I thought I'd put parks in. Do you know what? Let's get ourselves a regular park. Let's just throw in a park. That's quite big. What about a small playground? There we go. This is actually a manageable thing that will fit somewhere. Yeah, let's tuck a small playground onto that corner. That should at least sort that out a bit. There we go. So that's made that slightly less red and angry looking. What about if we put another one of those along here somewhere? That's going to knock down buildings. That's a shame. That's a shame. Are they... What type of ground is that? Oh, there is some residential just there. Okay, never mind. How about along here we create ourselves like a big fancy area where big posh buildings can go. So let's get cycle lane roads. Or do we just want nice 2-lane roads with trees? Let's get that in. It'll make it look prettier. It'll make it look very, very pretty. And let's get ourselves a big, let's pause time, a big curved road that kind of goes like that down to there. Do we want that? Or do we want a big straight road? How about we have a straight road? Crazy, isn't it? What about a straight road coming from here down to, I don't know, there? That'll do. And then could we have that coming across and meeting that at any point? Is that possible, or is that going to be madness? Like that and like that. There we go. We've got a nice place to put things. So let's just go out. This should be nice and easy to do in terms of car stuff. Decarifying. Right, bosh bosh. Get that done. And that's all done. Beautiful. That's nice and straightforward. Okay, let's put a few of these things in. I want to get a few of these things in because, do you know what? Why not? We've got a bit of money. They will require a tiny bit of maintenance. I quite like the idea of the science centre. 320 a week? Oh, absolutely. Let's put a science centre in. Must be placed roadside. Space already occupied. Well, don't put it where there's a road then, you silly building thing. Okay, let's drop that there. So that is a massive science centre that seemed to make nobody nearby happy. But okay, whatever. An expo centre, that creates quite a bit of noise. But if we took that down here behind the science centre, that's fine. So that's good. And what else did we have over here? Stadium, don't particularly want that. Oh, that was it. A modern arts museum. Let's try and get that down. Why can't I have it so it's flat on the road? Why does it have to be like in a weird sort of way like that? So yeah, let's do that then. So pop that in like that. Does that affect anybody else? Yeah, smattering of people over here care about that museum. Okay, so there we go. A little sort of collection of buildings. What's that? The Sea and Skyscraper. This impressive office building has many companies using it. Reward for building both a passenger harbour and a cargo harbour. Requirement for building the medical centre. Is that the medical centre? No, it's not. Can we put that in? Oh, it's a teeny tiny building. Yes, we can. Let's put that down there as well in a prestigious place. There we go. And then the rest of it, we might have to leave for a bit because, yeah, it's going to be quite expensive. But there we go. A little sort of area of fancy buildings. So we'll have that. We might need to give them some form of power. I think that's justified. So let's just try and get that as near as we can to there. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be okay to give them some power? I'm not entirely sure. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Okay, right. And a lot of very big buildings. Oh, this is good. This is our little sort of new fancy pants place. Yeah, we've got a science centre. A science centre. Thank you for that. Written by scientists, I guess. So, yeah, there's a science centre being a science centre. Sciencey. An expo centre offers edutainment, for citizens and tourists. Big twiddly building. A large office building. Twiddly building, that's what it's called. And the Modern Art Museum. The most modern museum. Indeed it is, because it's quite new. I don't want it to be called Sea and Skyscraper. I want it to be called Twiddly, if I spell it right. Twiddly building. The reason I spelled that wrong is because I've got my T right in front of the keyboard. I didn't want to knock it over. So I've got my hands kind of up in a very unnatural typing position. Right, okay. That's that done. That is lovely. I like that. And we'll flesh this out. We'll put more things in there. We'll put like parks and things in around here. Make this a nice sort of touristy place to go, which is very, very good. World's largest solar plant opened. Operators hoping for sunny weather. Is that hinting me about power? No. Okay, fine. How is this one doing up here? Are these doing anything at all? Yes. Oh, there are many vehicles. There are many, many, many vehicles using this. That is excellent news. Oh, I'm really happy. That seems to be working. Okay, good. Good, we've got things back on track. We might not have to abandon the challenge after all. I think things are slowly working their way back to normal. Let's come out of that overlay that I forgot I had on. I was very confused as to why I had that overlay on. Thinking, why is it doing that? What else can we do? There's loads of trucks going down here as well. Lots of stuff going down here. How many people are using the ferries? 2. That's fine. Whatever. 2 people. That's absolutely fine. And yeah, industry is slowly, look at that. It's slowly filling back up. It's slowly repopulating this. Okay, so it might just be a case of waiting. Just a case of waiting for stuff to happen and waiting for it to sort itself out. Because, yeah, clearly it wasn't right. It wasn't working properly. Now, what can we do here? There's no demand for stuff. That's the only thing. Like here, look, there's residential. People are not moving into that residential area. They're just not moving in. They do not care. What do they want? Let's have a look through our overlays. Garbage is looking... It's looking okay. Down here does struggle a bit, I guess, because it's right down here. It's right down the bottom where they have to go down lots of different roads and things. Everywhere else looks okay. So, yeah, they've got a bit there. What building is that? That looks like a very specific building. Is that a hospital or something? So, yeah, there's a few buildings with some stuff piled up. But I think that'll get sorted eventually. So I'm not too worried about that. Education is looking very good indeed. We've got capacity for that. Capacity for that. University has a great deal of capacity, so that's fine. Happiness. Residential happiness, 90%. Commercial, 72%. Office, 95%. Industrial, 90%. Okay. So some good stuff going on there. That's good. Oh, look at the demand. The demand for industry is going up. It's beautiful. But then as soon as it goes up, it's going to come down again. Because I imagine they're just going to build straight in here. They're going to go, hey, there's demand for industry. Oh, there's some space for industry. Lovely, thanks. Lots of them are being upgraded. Oh, happy days are here again. Splendid. Right, healthcare is looking pretty excellent. Lots of healthcare down here. Not. Oh, the building of doom down here. What's going on here? Why is this building so tragic? Okay. Let's put something down there. There's not really a healthcare thing down that side, actually. Let's drop a healthcare thing in. What about one of these? A sauna, sports hall and gymnasium, a yoga garden. That doesn't give off any pollution at all, any noise or anything, so that's good. I quite like the idea of a sauna. That's 400 a week. 400 a week because it's cheap, basically. So yeah, how about if we drop a sauna in? We might have to demolish something. Yeah, I'm trying to fit it into an available space. What about there? Does that cover anything? Does that do... Hang on, how does that work? That's not creating a zone type thing of like if you put... No, if you put something down, the roads go green depending on where that's affecting. Do we need to put one of these down? Maybe we need to put one of those in. Yeah, what about that? Put it next to the thing that's giving them loads of trouble, and let's just do that. Bosh. That should help those guys out a little bit. Yes, a bit of noise problems. Whatever. Stop whinging about it. Buy headphones or something. It's fine. Okay, level. So housing levels. Oh my goodness, there's an awful lot of high quality housing and stuff going on. So a lot of stuff is at the very top level. That's very good. Wow. Okay. And this bit's slowly getting there. It'd be nice if they use slightly different colours to differentiate it. But okay, another building there. Beautiful. Welcome aboard. Wind. Great, wind. Right, traffic. Oh, traffic is still an issue, but it's not as bad as it once was. Okay, that bit's bad. The way into town is still bad because they're still only using one lane because you're all stupid for some reason. Use many lanes. You have 3 lanes. Use them all. Use the lanes. I don't really understand what the problem is, but okay, fine. So they're having a bit of an issue with that, but it is moving. It's moving, not as freely as I would like, but it is moving, so that's good. We've got traffic going along down here. We've got little cars going through the tunnel. That's lovely. I like our tunnel. Here's another tunnel doing the job just nicely. Do we want to connect? Now, this is intriguing, isn't it? Do we want to connect this down here? Because look, this road is busy. This road is busy with trucks and lorries and stuff. Like you. Let's watch. Hang on, pause a second. Let's watch where forestry truck goes. Let's have a little trip with forestry truck. Okay, they're going to go back somewhere over here to the forestry area just here, which again is booming. It looks really good again now. We've got rid of all the little sort of notifications saying goods are piling up. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Now, is there some way that I could get people from here, because this road is ludicrously busy. This road is insanely busy with vehicles of all the same type. Donut vans. How many donuts do the people of Cupboardtopia eat? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Just hundreds of donut fans. So, I mean, if they could get... Where are you going? Actually, let's try and find out where they're going. Where are you going? You're going to the shops. You're going to the comedy club. You're going to laugh your bottom off. Okay, they're all going down to... they're all dropping off goods somewhere. They're all dropping off goods into here. But yeah, we can't really avoid that, can we? I mean, there's another road down here they could take if they wanted to. But then it gets busy down here. There's no way that we can sink a tunnel and bring it up because we have to knock down an awful lot of buildings. It might just be that you have to put up with that. That you just have to put up with that bit of traffic. But I would love to get a tunnel. I would love to get some sort of tunnel going from, say, here and then digging under and going, yeah, and popping up in the middle here. Hooray, it's a tunnel. But I don't think that's doable. I don't think we can get that done. Is it worth looking at? I don't think it is. I don't think it is right now. So no, so that's traffic. So traffic is still bad. It's certainly been worse. Let's put it that way. The traffic has certainly been worse. But yeah, so key areas are way in, which probably doesn't help that much. This bit here, which is a bit of a problem, and that bit there. And that, yeah, that's it really. This road here is quite bit. You could have fooled me. Could have fooled me that that's red. Is that a red road really? There's about 5 things on it. But okay, apparently that's really busy. Oh, that's just got loads of trams on it. Well, okay, it's busy because of public transport. Right, you are. So yeah, really, it's that bit. This bit here is key. And the bit into town is key. Other than that, I think traffic is looking pretty good. Pollution levels are, yep, as you expect, right where the polluted buildings are. Noise pollution stuff, yeah. It's quite noisy around some of these, but there you go. Can't be helped. That's things make noise. It's fine. Fire safety is looking alright. It's looking okay. It could be better out in these areas, but never mind. They've got a bit of a trash issue, but never mind. Crime, yep. Crime looks good. Public transport. We've got quite a lot of people on everything, so that's quite nice. What else is going on? What's that? Population 55,840. Well, yeah, so we've crept back up. We've gone back up to where we were at the start of the previous part, which is good. And also we've got places to export stuff, so that should be helping an awful lot. Now look at that. High demand for industry. They've gone crazy for the industry all of a sudden. They've gone mad for industry. Okay, that's fine. What's that? Outside connections. Yep, lots of goods. Just lots of goods. We're importing goods and we're exporting forestry products. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Land value is pretty good, kind of across the board. Right, this is intriguing. Some more forestry down here, but do we want to create more forestry zones? Do I want to create another forestry area? I'm not entirely sure I do. I don't think I do. But there is massive demand for industry right now. There is huge demand for industry, and I'm guessing it's for industry and not offices. I'm guessing it's for industry and not offices. Do you know what? There's a little way we could check that. Let's put some offices just here. So go pop. There you go. Just pop some offices down. If they fill up really quickly, we know that there's demand for those. Ooh, now yeah, so they filled in. They filled in pretty sharpish with Trident Accounting. Sounds dull. And Trident Accounting sounds dull. Oh, and they've been joined by Happy Face Travel Agency, which ironically has a sad face on it. And hang on. Trident Accounting. Hang on 1 second. So you've got Happy Face, Trident, Solutions, Trident. Okay, fine. I see. It's like that, is it? Also, is that now carrying over the electricity? Yes, those buildings are. So I don't need these in. So I can go bosh, bosh, boshity, bosh. That's now connected via those. So then the rest of that I can fill in with lovely offices. Yay, there we go. Some more office space can go in. That's very good. Okay, now, what's next? What's next? That bit, I don't know why that's not filling in. There's no residential demand. I guess just nobody wants to move in. So yeah, this is what we want. We want to get industry stuff. So do we create ourselves another industry centre down here? We can have a mix of polluting industry, perhaps... Oh, it's over by the seaside, though. I don't really like it being over by the seaside. But over here is too far away from everything. If I create stuff over here, it's a little bit far away. And over here is kind of where everything is anyway. I mean, there's stuff zoned, isn't there? Hang on, how much stuff is zoned? How much stuff have we got? No, it's full. It's full. That's the problem. I am a massive idiot. That is the problem. Let's fill all this in. Yes, have more industry, folks. Absolutely loads. Oh, we do need to do something about that, though. Oh, dear. Yeah, let's put industry along here. Certainly along those bits. And, yeah, here. Let's do this bit. Let's have that bit with industry as well, like that. Just fill in those bits. And we could fill in around the edge there. Nothing's ever going to happen around there. So, yeah, fill those in as well. Oh, yes. Industry demand looks like it's been met. That should hopefully result in an increased demand for the other two, I would have thought. Just check if they're watered and stuff. Yep, they got water. How are we looking for power? Looking pretty good. Okay, so things have picked up. Population has actually crept up from what we were. What have we built? Ready to wear limited. Massive building with a big old chimney. Don't know what they're making in there. What kind of stuff are you wearing that requires you burning things? I don't know, but okay. So yeah, stuff is slowly populating like that. Goods unlimited. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and so that'll populate. Okay, lovely. So we've got some stuff going on. There are people moving in. There are businesses. That is a positive thing. What building is that again? Oh, that was ready to wear. Oh, hang on, they've upgraded already? They've upgraded their building already to another building. They've got 1 out of 24 workers. He's overeducated, a highly educated person in Ready to Wear Limited, running the whole factory by himself. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. The man running that can be called Jeff. Jeff can run that. Jeff, hang on. Hang on. And it's become print shop. Oh, right clicked on a completely different building. Oh, they've just been taken over. Oh, okay, fine. Right you are. And then I don't know what's going on anymore over there. I'm very confused. However, things have certainly picked up. I am far more chipper about this. I will admit, at the end of the previous part, I was very much confused and down the dumps because I didn't want to end on a kind of a low of, well, it's all gone a bit wrong. Oh, never mind. I wanted to end on a bit of a high. And at least if we don't get to the target, if we don't reach our target of whatever it was, however many thousand, what was it? 75,000. If we don't reach that target, then, you know, it's probably fine. Maybe there's a limit to what you can do when you're not using cars. But I just wanted to, you know, go out on a bit of a high. And the end of the last part was, oh no, the city's going to collapse. Now everything is back again. I am far more chipper and far more upbeat. That is much, much better. And I'm much happier. So next time out, yeah, do we just build a little industrial bit down here? Get some forestry down here. Get some regular industry over here. Populate that bit, and then we can have some more sort of residential stuff over here, maybe have commercial stuff down here, keep them away from the ancient stone circle of whatever that is, the ancient stone circle of there's a bench in the middle, that one. Keep the industry stuff away from this, because that would be a shame, unless we put the industry, we could lock the industry away over here in the corner, and then have a nice bit down here in front of the seaside, and have like a nice touristy area. I think that is what we might do. That is exactly what we'll do, which is fantastic. I'm so glad it's actually come back round. And we've got 5 million quid, well, $5 million, whatever, 5 million magic monies. Is that in dollars? I'm not entirely sure it's even in dollars. It's just in money. It's in money. We've got 5 million monies, which is lovely. So that's good. So yeah, I'm very happy now. I'm far happier than I was. Do you know what? We earned 29 grand. I'm going to up the budgets as well. A celebratory thing. Let's up the budgets of the fire people to 110. Yeah, lovely. 110. Schools. Yeah, absolutely. Have 110% of your budget. Have 110%. Parks and things. If the budget's large, parks and plazas are more well maintained. Oh, absolutely. 115 for that. Very important. Very important. And unique buildings do better with more funding. We spend quite a lot on those. So let's just up them by another 10. That's very nice. Electricity and water work more efficiently. Do you know what? Let's push them up to something like 120, like that. Let's push them up to 120 and just get more out of our existing systems, rather than having to build more power plants and more water things. Let's make the ones we've got work a bit better by giving them a bit more money. And what's that? Roads. How many vehicles road maintenance and snow dump vehicles have at their disposal? Let's up the road maintenance a tiny bit as well to 110%. That might give them a few extra vehicles to go and help out with the roads. And that, I think, is looking pretty good. We've adjusted the budgets. People have got more monies. It's all looking very, very lovely. Everything has come back to life. Cupboardtopia is dead no more. It has been resurrected. What is that? What is this? No more room. Oh. Oh dear. Landfills and cemeteries have a limited capacity. Once this is full, you can build a new one to keep the service working. If you were to bulldoze it, you must be empty it first. Oh yeah, well that would make sense. You should actually empty it out. Is it correct to empty a cemetery? I would have thought just leaving it there would be fine. Just leave it there. Leave it there. The dead are resting. Don't bother with them anymore. Leave them alone. That's fine. I'm not too bothered about that. Okay. So yeah, next time out, build something over here. Little industrial zone over here. Put some commercial stuff around. Get some more people in. Get some high density residential stuff. And then just see what happens. Can we get up to 60,000? Our numbers are going up ridiculous because I assume people are moving into things. So yeah, it's all looking good. Cupboardtopia is back on the map. I thought it was going to collapse, but no. Faith has been restored and we are back in the game. And that is very lovely because I really want to get to that target now. Megalopolis target is achievable. I'm very happy with that. Hopefully you are still enjoying this, and thank you. If you've left comments, thank you very much for helping me out. I may not have read the comments from the previous video, so yeah, please don't be offended if I've actually not implemented anything you've said, because at the point that I'm recording this, that other video has not gone out yet because I have time reasons, and I'm away at weekends and I'm away with work in the week and all that kind of stuff. So but yeah, if you are enjoying this, please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe if you are not already, which I imagine you are. But if you're not subscribed, please do so to keep up to date with this series and all the other MacGuffins that we get up to as well in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
And I'm back in the lockup again. I can break out this time though. Haha! So have that, you buggers. This game is very hard, and it doesn't care that it kicks you in the face every now and then. Is there a difference between a gremlin and a goblin? I don't know. Maybe one's got a bigger chin and one's got bigger noses or ear size or something. I don't know. Whatever. These fellas